Hello guys, today I will be showing off some of my custom units and factions. If you want me to make a part 2, then we'll get this video to 10 likes. Sorry if I kind of sound sick. The first unit I'm going to show you is a zombie from my Apocalypse faction. Zombies are very good melee units, but pretty weak at range. Here's the example. As you can see here, if you were to put them against ranged units, they would not do as well. Basically instant death. This guy got a lucky dodge. Yep. The next unit I'm going to show you is the buff zombie. He's big, scary, and a different color than normal. Here's what he does against a small group of melee units. He can basically he just headbutts and spook people because he's big, and he punches. That's really all he does. Otherwise, he just has more health than a normal zombie. Here's what happens when you place him up against some range units. With a little bit of protection, of course. He dies. Yeah. Alright, next unit. The next unit I'm going to be showing you is the Olympic Runner zombie. He runs really fast and jumps towards you. He can get in your back lines pretty good if they're not well placed. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you this. This is what happens when you place him up against ranged units. He moves very fast and then dies, basically. The next is the giant zombie. He's very tanky, very large, basically just giant zombie. And he's a different color too, unlike most of the zombies. Because he's big. He can tank a lot, and he scares people because he's big. Yeah, he's overall very good against melee units. Very nice tank, has high health. Ooh. Here's what happens when you place him up against ranged units. He can tank about 1, maybe 2 volleys of arrows from 5 units, but that's maximum usually. He's very good for protecting other units behind him, because the ranged units will more likely go for him instead of the unit behind him. Never mind. Alright, the next unit I'm going to show you is the fast zombie. This guy, as you can see from the orange ring, makes other zombies and other allies near him move very fast. So let's say you have a bunch of archer units that are going to kill your army if you don't get it to them in time. You want to use the fast zombie, because he makes other zombies near him fast. In this scenario, the normal zombies would have lost if the fast zombie wasn't there to make them speedy enough to reach the ranged units in time. Yeah, he's very good for helping other zombies move fast. The next unit is the zombie. Proud of that one. It's just a joke unit. It's not really meant to be used. It can barely even hit other units. It's so tiny. Here's what happens when you place it up against some farmers and archers. Yeah, the zombies. Get it? Zombies. So funny. The zombies can't really even hit the farmers. That's why I had a thing where they can lunge down a bit, but it barely does any damage. And they immediately float right back up. So yeah, they're pretty useless. The only real use they have is distracting melee units so they don't get to your archers. And ranged units so they don't shoot your melee units. So you can see here the melee units are distracted by the zombies. I love that. The melee units are distracted by the zombies. Get it? Zombies. Yeah, they're distracted by the zombies so they won't kill the archers. Yeah, it's the only real use they have. And now finally, the jumper. He's good for getting into your backline. I mean, your enemy's backline. As you can see, he just jumps right through. And then kills the guy. Otherwise, that's basically his only use. He's pretty good against melee units. Yeah. This is another basic example of that. If you have 3 of these jumper dudes, and they can basically just jump through the melee units most of the time. Yeah, very strong melee units though, otherwise. The next unit I'm going to show you is the Survivor. He's just a guy with a gun. Yeah. Very good single target, but kinda bad against groups of enemies. Example. Absolutely destroys the first guy, but takes a long time to reload to attack the next guys. So, you want to defend him, basically. Next unit is the Bandit. He's a pretty useless melee unit. All he really does is just jump forward and stab. That's it. Yeah. Very weak melee unit, but still has some uses. The next unit is the Footballer. He charges, he can headbutt you, he charges at you, he can basically punch you. Very good against groups of enemies, but against single targets, not very good. Yeah, he's very fun to play with because of how hilarious he is. And if you place zombies like this, then he just kind of rams straight through all of them. He'll still die though. It's kind of funny. Yeah, that's all of the Apocalypse faction. The next faction I will be showing you is the Wartime, starting with the Sniper. Extremely good single target unit. Here's an example. He missed. He fires once, takes like 1,000,000 years to reload, fires again, but his bullets deal 20 times the normal amount of damage. And he's very good ranged unit. Not good against multiple units. You gotta place him against a big singular unit if you want him to shine, really. You gotta not miss. As you can see here, he's gonna one-shot the giant zombie. Because he has a bolt-action sniper rifle. Hunting rifle. Yeah. I'm gonna bring out Blackbeard to show you how powerful he is. If he doesn't miss. If he doesn't miss, then he's a very, very powerful ranged unit. Extremely powerful. Yeah. if he doesn't miss, for the love of God, he's very powerful. So you can see here, if you were to place him against if you were to place him with some defensive melee units, then he's very good. Here, example. As you can see here, the melee units distract the zombies long enough for the snipers to fire. Of course, they're still not going to win this battle because there's too many zombies. But overall, they did a lot of very good damage. The next unit I'm going to be showing you is the revolver. He's another guy with a gun, but this time he has a revolver. Here's how he deals against zombies. Overall, he's very good, but he still needs protection against large hordes of enemy units. Or at least better placement. Here's how he does with some more protection and more revolvers. Yeah, he does very good. But if you were to place him too close to enemies, he dies pretty much instantly. Alright, the next unit I will be showing you is the Demolition Expert. He has a grenade launcher, and when he dies, he drops a bomb. That's basically all he does. The next unit I'm gonna be showing you is called the Brave Idiot. Basically, all he does is he runs at you real fast, and he kicks you and stabs you. That's it. That's all he does. Yeah. Kicks, he stabs. Good against single target units, bad against a lot of units. Oh God, this video is long. Here's how he does against two big units instead of a horde of smaller units. He's very, very good against big single target units with his kicks. And the final unit I will be showing you today, the Punisher. He's a double shotgun wielding lunatic who does crazy amounts of damage and moves at super speeds. Here's what he does against a horde of zombies. Yeah, he's very good against large groups of weak melee enemies, as he has two double-barrel shotguns. I don't know, lots of ammo in those shotguns somehow. More than 2 shots. Very good against big, large groups of enemies. Good for crowd control. But less good against big units. The only way you can really kill this guy is if you have maybe 2 to 3 big units to distract him while little units come to kill him while he reloads. He takes a long time to reload. That's the only weakness that he has, really. He's very, very good. So, yeah, that's basically all the units. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you want a part 2 of me showing the rest of my factions, we need to get this video to 10 likes.